Hello and namaste to everyone. Welcome to the next episode of Reflection of Inner Self. We have been presenting many individuals from across the globe who have been sharing their experiences of ancient healing Sookshma meditation and the experience with the rare ancient sage Sunita amma. In today's episode, we would like to introduce you to a wonderful human being. In fact, originally from India, but currently living in Toronto, Canada. Originally a software engineer who has graduated with an engineering degree in computer science, but has been practicing Sookshma for a few months now. So today we would like to welcome Sangeetha to our show Reflections of Inner Self. Namaste and welcome, Sangeetha.
Hello, sir. Namaste. Thanks for inviting me to this Sookshma interview. I'm very happy to part of this Sookshma journey.
Wonderful, wonderful, Sangeetha. I know you are probably one of the more latest persons who have experienced Sookshma. We have been interviewing many individuals, and there have been individuals who have had experience for over 20 years. And I think compared to them, your experience is quite short. But I know in the conversations that we had, you had some really profound experiences and also transformations in your personal life. So it will be very interesting for our audience to understand the perspective of someone who has just come in touch with Sookshma and Sunita amma, and would love to hear your deeper insights. And we want to get inspired, of course, with your experiences. So to begin with, how did the journey into Sookshma world start for you?
This Sookshma journey is very interesting. Has happened in my life. Lots of, I say it's a number of series happening events in my life. Starting during my undergraduation, I started yoga asanas and meditation. Naturally, I inclined to that, but it's not serious practice. Then later, after having my second kid, Pranika, I was very spiritually listening by pravachanas by our Samaveda Shanmukha Sharma and Chaganti Koteshwar Rao Garu pravachanas. Then later I started doing Lalita Sahasranamam every day. One day my desire was for Guru is increasing day by day. I want to find my Guru about in my spiritual journey. Then I daily practicing Lalita amma to asking about Guru who can guide me in spiritual journey to go to the higher states. Then one day I have actually in childhood my Pedanana every time spirituality and concepts he introduced to me. Then I thought okay, can I contact my Pedanana? Then one day I contact my Pedanana. He advised me please practice sincerely and regularly, then you will find your Guru and your Guru will be in your place, he suggested me. I think after that incident, I think after 2 months, he sent me one video about Sookshma Dhyanam in Canada. When I saw the video, I felt very happy and I strongly convicted, I found my Guru, Sunita amma, I'm more excited and immediately I contact you through the email. It was a nice experience and great experience, complete shift before Sangeetha and after Sangeetha. And you said you are conducting online sessions. Then as soon as I joined immediately, it's a wonderful and beautiful experience.
Wonderful, wonderful. So basically, it almost sounds like a little bit of my journey as well. And where I used to have a little bit of pranayam and yoga experience before, but I was not really looking for anything. But in your case, of course, there was that yearning to find a guru, a teacher, a master who could help you. And your uncle, your father's brother, happened to send you that video of interview of Sunita amma on the TV channel, and then of course that brought you in to the Sookshma fold. And I still remember your email, and then how you are very quiet, very reserved personality, and we were exchanging messages, and then you joined the online sessions that I was conducting at that time.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, you shared some of deep insights and transformation that you have experienced during those 8 sessions. And now after that, you wanted to connect with Sunita amma directly, right? So
Yes.
now let's fast forward um, and see how your first experience of meeting Sunita amma was. And of course, it was all virtual, online. It was not even in person. So
No.
can you share a little bit about your first experience of meeting her?
Okay. First of all, I want to thank you, sir, because you are taking online sessions. During the sessions, I used to pray Sunita amma, like Amma, when I want to talk to you, when I want to speak to you, when I want to meet you. And going through the sessions, you generously conducted a online sessions with Sunita amma. The first one is a consulting with Sunita amma. It was a great experience and a divine experience for me because I was like more about Sunita amma, like always thinking about her during prayers also. Amma, I want to talk to you like that. Then later, after consulting, I experienced like a pure love and the lovable with Amma. She's talking like our family member, very lovingly. Then after consultation, I felt like very divine peacefulness, and I have energy like 2 days. Only consultation, I have the energy for 2 days. It was like great experience.
Wonderful, wonderful. So in the consultation itself, you could feel the energy, you could feel that pure love, you could feel that connection. Um,
Yeah,
right, right. And that's no wonder, because I think I have not seen a single person in my entire 14 years of my presence under her guidance who has not connected with her. Like the moment you speak to her, the moment you are seeing her, there is that sense of like you have gone back to a sweet home, like the home that you have been looking for, right?
yeah,
A sense of comfort, a sense of peace, a sense of joy. Even though, when I remember meeting her for the first time, I haven't even like really planned on doing, meditation or anything like that. But that meeting is so deeply imprinted in my heart, and the comfort and the joy, she makes you feel so much at ease, and almost you feel like you become a little kid, a child in her
yeah, yeah.
presence, right? And
Exactly. And during
and
your
then
online session, I used to watch Amma videos. Where I have in YouTube Amma videos and go through that videos and I watch all teachings about wisdom knowledge. And I follow what she said in YouTube also. I followed every day without starting Sookshma sessions with her.
wow, wow.
Eager to waiting for Amma, like in my day to life.
Wonderful. In fact, it reminds me of the ancient incident that happened in Mahabharata, where Ekalavya, even if before he met his guru, how he used to yearn, about meeting his guru, his teacher, and how he used to practice, and that yearning, of course, brings into his fold. Of course, rest is history. But in this case, of course, Amma is different, where she gives her life away for us, and want to make each one a guru or a teacher or a master. In fact, I still remember when I met her in the first few meetings, she said, Suman, I want to create more sukshmas. I'm not interested in followers. I'm not interested in people, coming and falling at my feet or anything like that. I'm just a simple human being. I'm just like a friend. Um, and my vision is to create millions and millions of sukshmas in the world. So no wonder your experience resonates with the experiences of everyone else who have met Sunita. So now, after that, you have started online sessions, and the interesting part is, you're experiencing that online. It's not even in person. We
Yeah,
are fortunate to have seen her in person, but your connection is just to the virtual world, and even through that virtual world, you're able to experience her energy, and that is actually something which also kind of enlightened me at a different level, because until then, she has never done any online sessions, and it was all people in person coming to her. But then when I started to hear experiences of people like you and many more now who are taking sessions with Sunita amma from across the globe, getting the same experiences, which actually proves to me another interesting point. What they say about this ancient pure energy is that it is beyond space and time,
Exactly.
right? And of course, I'm a person who's coming from a very scientific background and a very rational thinking, right? I have to have like proof and logic for everything. And now I'm seeing all these people who are very far away, but yet experiencing that same energy, same healing, same power, even though she's not physically there at one location. And that absolutely proves that there is this pure energy which is beyond the space and time, which can be accessed at any time, at any place, which I think ancient wisdom calls it omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient, right?
Exactly. Same
So,
happened to my family members also after joining online sessions. I see
yeah,
their, what are the changes. I can see them like what I face like that.
yeah, yeah. You can see that now, right? Yeah. I mean, now you're in that mode of like experimentation, like, oh, they're changing, they're changing, they're changing, right? And it makes us so excited, like when we see that, right? I mean, ourselves transforming into different individuals is one thing, but then you're seeing someone else transforming in front of your eyes, whether it's your own, partners or children or your extended family or friends. For me, that's an inspiration every time. Like every person who comes to Sunita amma and goes through the transformation, it gives me more energy, more boost, more joy. Like, wow, another soul saved, another soul transformed, right? So that's fantastic. So now after that meeting, you have taken 8 sessions with her online. So let's now go a little bit deeper into how it actually transformed your life. Now, to begin with, let's focus on the physical aspect, physical transformation that you have noticed in your life.
Physical aspects, well, tremendous change in myself. I can see like as a healthy an activity at home, doing daily duties, physical works, and my body is feeling like very light after the sessions. And I saw one video in Amma said like every human can do steps in 5 minutes, 600 to 650. That inspired me a lot. I did like daily 10,000 steps, and I did Surya Namaskara daily in 15 minutes, 12 sets. This is a change I see, and I lost 8 kgs during this 3 month. Every in a surroundings, everybody can notice. Yeah, she lost weight. Like she changed physical also. Everyone is noticed. That was like very happy to me. And Sunita amma introduced one drink like detox drink. The drink is helped me for the digestive system and the about cravings. Before, as a nursing mom, like I have lots of cravings to eat. I can't able to control. I know I want to control, but I can't. But after joining Sookshma and drinking the detox drink, my cravings are very less now. And also eating other foods, my body is saying like, no, this is not good for good food for you. Please eat healthy food and hygienic, and more fruits and vegetables and brown rice and millets. I started using all these very good foods now, and I started using eating nuts and the seeds also. As a health wise, my health is very good now. Like no tiredness, full energy. As a mother, I'm taking care of my kids and my home and the work, everything. This is a great change in myself.
Wow, wow, wow. I mean, in like a minute, you have really given the essence of the transformation in a very beautiful way. Like you're talking about, more energy, weight loss for a good reason, of course, and cravings, and building healthy lifestyle and healthy habits. All of this in such a short time is not easy. I see people online talking about different programs, different weight loss programs, different diets, different exercises, regimes, and this and that, trying to help people. But you never see a program where all you have to do is just lie down happily, right, and rest, and you may in fact go into deep sleep into the state of turiya, and you come out completely recharged and rejuvenated. And that is a beauty of Sookshma, right? It's completely effortless. You don't really have to
Yeah,
do by saying, "Oh, I have to do this." It just happens naturally, effortlessly,
exactly.
right? And you didn't have to say, "I have to try this." And I'm sure you also remember mentioning in the past, whenever you tried to do any of these things, you wouldn't stand long time. Like, in a
Yeah,
week or two, you would go back to your habits,
yeah.
right?
2 days I do, then later it was like, oh, it will gone. But after joining Sukshma, consistently and persistently, I'm doing all what I written in my journal. Because before my journal is like not clearly. After joining Sukshma, I have a clarity on what I want to do in my future, daily duties. Crystal clear and clarity. I did daily very perfectly. That is a great change.
Beautiful, beautiful. Effortless and consistency. That's very important. Even in fact, I remember speaking to one of the persons from the World Health Organizations recently, and she also mentioned the same thing. In the past, I've tried so many different types of meditations, mindfulness programs, and it's all technique based, and never it is consistent. There is no continuity. And Sukshma, what happens is it just becomes part of your life. It becomes second nature, pretty much, and you don't have to think about doing it. It just happens automatically.
Automatically, they on time. Breakfast is on time, lunch is on time, and cooking, preparing food for on time, work is on time. The productivity, the quality of time I'm using, it was like shocking to me and surprise to me. How these works are going daily, how I'm doing with a great active energy.
Yes, yes, and you're constantly active. You never feel drained. You're always full of energy. And you mentioned that you're a mom, nursing and raising two little children, and you have responsibilities at home, and working towards your career. You're a computer science graduate with some great experience in software development and all that. So you're basically juggling all these responsibilities, but yet being able to maintain that energy. Most of us, at the end of the day, we feel, oh, tired, I'm just done for the day. Next day it's a drag, another drag, and then you're waiting for the weekend, right? And then you're always complaining about life. But all of that just disappears, right? That's amazing. That's amazing to hear, Sangeeta. Now, moving on to the mental aspect, and I think that's something which we all struggle with a lot. There is so much of distraction in the world today, uh, both with, of course, technology, devices, social media, and even connecting with friends and families, and not able to really maintain that concentration, focus, and also pursue our goals. How did Sukshma impact you at that level, in mental level?
For this also, Sukshma helped me a lot, not 100%, 200, 300, like infinity, I can say.
Infinity.
Before, I said before, like I want spiritual knowledge. For that, I used to go YouTube and search in like lots of information, but I don't know which is good, which is wrong. I'm wasting so much time on getting know the information and reading lots of books. But after joining here, simple tools, simple information, like educated every person, like normal people also, normal people and the extraordinary people lies between the concentration, right? After joining here, I got very crystal clear focus and concentration. And reading books also, I can read like pages. Before, when I read paragraph, it is going like 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, but still I'm at the same paragraph. But after joining here, I can able to understand complex topics also, and like the crystal clear focus and the concentration. That can I say.
Wonderful, wonderful. You know what? It,
Also, I'm very strong now. I'm not worrying for the another unnecessary things. That is a big change.
mind is clear, right? Crystal clear, like you said. You're not worried about past or the future. You're always present, present, present,
Yeah,
no matter
yeah.
what, in the now, right? And the two without any effort, right?
Mm.
One interesting thing that you mentioned that I can deeply resonate with is Before meeting Sunita amma and starting Sookshma, even I used to read books. I used to try to find knowledge. I used to listen to some of these spiritual videos and things like that. You know, most of them never used to make sense, right? But here, after the shift that completely transforms your mindset, you're able to grasp everything effectively. Like you take a book, and within a few minutes, you know exactly what they're talking about, right?
Yeah, really.
You're listening to any talk or any lecture, you're like, yeah, I know this, because the knowing is coming from the knower, right? The knowing is coming from the knower, not from the knowledge out there, right? In our day-to-day practice, what we do is we depend on the knowledge. We are focused on the information, right? But after Sukshma, you're not focused on the information. Like you're not listening to the word by word what they're saying, but you're able to focus on the essence of that, right? And you're always aware of the knower. Who is the knower? Knower is your inner being. Knower is that soul, the Atma or the spirit. Because now that is awakened. Now you know the one through which you can know everything else, right? So that is, I think, very profound in Sukshma. And that's what I always say. Sukshma is a direct experience of soul or spirit or Atma or the pure consciousness. You don't have to work around, beat around the bush. You can get directly like a bullet getting into the target, right? And that happens so effortlessly here. So thank you for that experience. And now if we move on to the emotional side, which I think we all struggle a lot. We go through this whole roller coaster ride of pain and pleasure, happiness and sadness. We laugh sometimes, we cry sometimes, we keep wondering why this is happening, even though we all want to have that constant happiness in our life. But yet, of course, we fail on that. How did you see that emotional shift happening in your life with Sukshma?
Emotionally shift also I changed to the Sukshma, with family members, friends, and society. I can see like everyone is friends. I'm not seeing any negativity, like positive thoughts I'm getting now, and no conflicts with anyone now. I really say after joining with you in Sukshma sessions, after 4 sessions, I can feel like no conflicts with anyone. Everyone is very good at heart. Only I feel like only conflicts on myself. After joining second time with you, then that is gone through. Then I realized like practice more. Come out your inner soul, come out. Then that is a good thing. And no angerness, no jealousy at all, and not worrying anything. Like always pure love with bliss, bliss, bliss. I can say.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, very, very powerful line there. You said the conflicts are not out there, conflicts are inside, right? I mean, imagine the world, what kind of world we would have if everyone is able to start doing that, right? Resolving those inner conflicts, then automatically the outer conflicts get resolved, because in fact, there is nothing outside, it's all inside, right? I still remember my experiences too in the beginning when I met Sunita amma. I say, oh, look at this world, Amma, these people are like this world is like this, there is so much of chaos, so much of turmoil, so much of violence and all of this. And Amma used to always say, Suman, focus on yourself. Let the world be the way it is. What are you doing? Are you clear of those conflicts? Are you clear of the chaos? So the inner chaos, inner conflicts has to be resolved for any relationship to blossom. In fact, emotions form the foundation of relationships. And if you look at the world today, you can take, I would say, 99.99999% of the relationships are in chaos. You touch any family,
Really?
right?
Yeah, really.
Everywhere. But the solution is so simple with Sukshma, right?
Yeah,
All
after
the
joining this Sukshma, like in my house, like very bliss, and like this is a different world now and different before and after my relationship.
relationship, right? It impacts, it becomes blissful. That union
Mm.
is so blissful and joyful. People talk about, oh, I want to have a soulmate in my life. Yes, soulmates, everybody can be a soulmate. There is no special person out there made soulmate. If you clear the conflicts, inner conflicts and chaos, what comes out is your soul.
Yeah.
Your soul is revealed in Sookshma. And the other person also does that. Then same thing, their conflicts and chaos is resolved and their soul comes out. And now the union of those two souls is the soulmate relationship. But we all live in this delusion out there, thinking that, oh, there is some soulmate out there who will come and rescue us, or we'll meet the soulmate in life, right? And the other interesting thing you also mentioned is, once we make the relationship with ourselves strong and sound, then the relationship with others becomes easy. And the Sukshma solution is very simple: work on yourself. No matter what, work on yourself, right? Very good, very good. So very profound experiences, and I like the way your words are so crisp and simple, but yet very powerful, Sangeetha. Thank you. Now, moving to the most talked about, the spiritual experiences. Everybody, or at least many of them in this world, are looking for either some kind of spiritual enlightenment or spiritual experiences, or there are people who don't have any understanding of spirituality, are wondering, what is exactly spirituality? How do we get there? So what were your insights in this journey in the spiritual dimension?
Before also saying, like, I have misconception about spirituality, because of persons like, I used to eat like this only, marital status, and
Leading a life of like going into a forest and being in the,
yeah,
right, like a saint, or
away from the family, like that
being an ascetic. Yeah,
conception. Then after joining here, no, that all. You can live with your family and you can do your dharmas and karmas. Like Sukshma said, like purifying and self-love. Self-love, this one is very help in the spiritual path. And you said one story, Kaushika Muni. That story is very interesting. After that I know, oh, spiritual journey is this only, not that dietary and away with the family in the forest. You can live with the world and with smile and doing your daily dharmas and karma, so that we can reach the spiritual enlightenment.
beautiful, beautiful. You have simplified it so beautifully, Sangeeta. I wish everybody listens to this. Spirituality is about purifying the mind, right? Purifying the mind and living everything in balance and doing all your duties with proper discipline. That's all spirituality is. It's not some mumbo jumbo concept that you have to attain, or some mumbo jumbo state, and be there in that state all the time. Once you have realized your true self, beyond this chaotic mind which tries to, do all kinds of dramas, once you go beyond the drama of the mind, once you clean the mind, then there is no dramas, right? Because the mind is not purified and it is filled with all these impurities of jealousy, greed, anger, selfishness, pride, and ego, then it will do all dramas because it wants to escape, right? Because it wants to hide behind these vices and impurities. So that's why we have to do drama. But once the mind is clean, what is the need for dramas anymore, right? All that you do is you live your true self. You do your duties for your family, first for yourself, like you said. Self-love is
Self-love
so
and
important,
self-compassion.
right? Self-love, self-compassion, very, very powerful. And I think many people don't even understand that concept of self-love and self-compassion,
Yeah.
because we're always seeking out love from outside, or we are wanting to give love to somebody else, but we never take time to give love to this precious resource. And
Love ourselves, that is the main change in our life. I see that one, because of self-love, self-taking, health, and sleep. Moreover, sleep is must. Good sleep.
yes,
After joining Sukshma, I have good sleep, the quality of sleep. And morning also, I'm getting up, wake up very early. Help me a lot.
so your habits are also changing, sleep habits, right?
Yeah, as you said,
You
the
get,
habits are, you can change like bit by bit, bit by bit. It is habits. So like that, I'm changing every habit, and lifestyle is also good. Spiritual is nothing our lifestyle, purifying everything, mind and physically, emotionally.
Beautiful. Spirituality is nothing but lifestyle. This is a very profound statement, Sangeetha. Spirituality is about leading a balanced lifestyle, purifying the life, purifying the lifestyle. We can have a very junk lifestyle or we can have a purified lifestyle. Spirituality is about purifying every aspect. Living life in a style with purity is spirituality, right? Very, very beautiful insights. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that once again. I think this interview is actually bringing certain dimensions of Sukshma which I haven't even talked about or thought about in the past. Now, moving on, you have said like your life has transformed in so many ways. Is this also having an impact on your family, your children, your husband?
Exactly, it is impact on because of him taking care of my self-love, my health is good. I can work like very energetically. I can do my physical work on time, I said before. Always my face, the Mandasmita is working like very effectively because of as a toddler mom, they do any crankiness also. If I smile, they also very happy. If I anger, there is no use, right? And for
Beautiful.
perspective, like husband wise also, it was very nice. He's also, if I always in the bliss, he's also okay. Now we have how house is very happy with the kids and with the wife. He felt we love like very happy, right?
Wow. Very, very well said. In fact, you know what? There are so many moms, struggling with the toddlers, especially that age is very, very difficult to manage them. And it can lead to so much of frustration and anger and irritation. Not that you're angry with the children, but because the amount of work, the amount of juggling that you have to do. But the simple, subtle practice of mandasmita, that subtle smile on your lips, it does magic. It does wonders. It's so simple, but yet so powerful, right? And Sukshma makes it effortless. We become that. It becomes like our natural expression of emotion all the time, no matter what, no matter how difficult the situations are. Being able to smile through those situations is the very essence of Sukshma. Fantastic. So now, why do you think people should practice Sukshma, or do you think that everyone should practice Sukshma, and if so, why?
Definitely, everyone practice this sukshma, like little kid to old age person, because it will. I know this is very fast healing, and like everyone can change with the pure vibrations. Our ancient sage Amma Sunita amma.
So now you have experienced this, at a personal level. You have seen so much shift in your own life. Do you think everyone else in the world needs to experience the same? If so, why do you think everybody should practice Sukshma?
Sure, in the world, everyone needs this sukshma from childhood to old age people and to old age people also because of this modern world. We are suffering with a lot of emotional things and physical and mental suffering. Sukshma is a very fast healing technique. We are very lucky to have like ancient sage like our Amma. It helps me a lot. Definitely, for sure, the Sukshma want for everyone.
Wonderful. In fact, you were also um, mentioning that there is this laser-like vibrations that you also experience. Can you expand a little bit on that?
Yeah, sure, sure. Like, first of all, we need to conviction with the Amma so that it helped me a lot. Like, she clean like laser, emotional wise. I can see myself. Like, before, I was worrying about the past. Oh my God, it's happened to me, the past like this. Somebody said to me like it. Oh, I did like that. That is not good for me. If not, my life is good like that. Always I think about the past, but after joining here, I don't know why. One day I realized, no, don't think about the past. No, don't think about more about the future. Live in the present. I decided, sir. From that time, from that day, daily, I'm living in the present only. Not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future. Future is okay. Some goals and Desires I have, I've written, but not too much about overthinking about the future. That is the one change I can see with the Amma.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice, Sangeeta. So now we are coming towards the end of the interview here. Really, it's been a very blissful time listening to all your experiences. What would be that one message that you want to give to the entire world? If you have to tell billions of people across the globe, what is that one thing you want to share with them?
Every human being have inner pure divine, but we are not taking care of that because of hectic world. First of all, we need to about ourselves, and we need to serve the humans very good at all perspectives. And every humans are thinking about the bliss. They want blissfulness, peace, and always in the joy. But no one is taking care. But Sookshma helped me a lot, and please feel all this and come. Please come to the Sookshma path. Everyone, every human being in the world, and all over the world, in any country, it helps me a lot for everyone. That can I say?
Beautiful. Very true. Very true. In fact, because our very essence is Sukshma. It's not like Sukshma is some outside thing. Sukshma means micro. We have a microcosm. We all have that mind and emotions. And then, of course, that inner true pure self called soul, spirit, or Atma. And it is common to everyone. So everybody needs to clean their minds. Everybody needs to clean their mental, emotional state so that they can experience true self. And it becomes very important that we all experience that inherent nature so that we can experience highest bliss, like you said, happiness, health, and that oneness and harmony in all of our relationships.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sangeeta, for your time today. I know you're very busy. You are a mom of two little children, and you have a lot of responsibilities. You're also a career-oriented woman. You're juggling all the responsibilities, but in spite of that, you have taken time to share your wonderful, inspiring message with some deeper insights, simple yet very powerful. And I'm sure we'll get more opportunities to connect and speak and share this inspiration with the rest of the world. Thank you very much and namaste.
Thanks for giving me some opportunity. Thank you.